Welcome back, guys. It is truly a pleasure to be back with you, to check in on you, to see how you're doing. How's your mind, baby? How's your soul? I hope everything has been flowing for you. I hope that you have been finding peace and tranquility in your trajectory of your journey. In your trajectory of your journey. I thank you for joining me. Please, please, please do your part and be sure to make that you hit that like button, that you subscribe, that you show your girl some love. Please feel free to leave a comment down in the comment box. Just be very careful of what you say because everybody is watching and reading and listening. I've asked the angels to cover this message, so don't worry, I got you. We are going to take a look at what we got going on lately. Guys, there is a lot of things, that's what we'll call them, items that are trying to block you, trying to prevent you possibly from getting to the next stage in your life. I hope you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, please let me know in the comments. So this is regarding your blessing. A lot of the enemy doesn't want you to get to your blessing, so they are sending out a legion of things to piss you off, sort of say. But we're going to take a look at what each lesson can teach us. I told the storm, your Pandora message, Grego Quinn in Joyful Noise. I told the storm. I told the storm, you can't laugh. Almighty angels, Almighty Creator, I ask that you show me what needs to be seen. I ask that you make the message clear for me. I ask that all involved, that when we take a deep breath and inhale all the positivity, the frequencies of the creations of the earth and the universe around us, that we are also allowing the negativity, the confusions to be released from us. So I'm going to ring the bell and you're going to inhale everything that you need to help you along your journey and exhale everything you do not. Okay, Pooh? Inhale. You see, intention is all it takes. Holy Spirit, show me what I need to see. Show me what the collective needs to hear. Let's talk about it. You got some angels in the outfield, baby. Okay, yeah, I told you about that. Somebody was trying to disrupt your peace, your tranquility. Someone's trying to throw stones along your path. What came out was disruption, but also along with disruption, we have third eye. So this is giving me blessing in disguise. It's almost in the number that could be significant is 116, 6, 166. This is giving a bird's eye view of a situation that in the past you weren't ready for this type of challenge. But now that you've been training, you've been healing, you are now ready to deal with this heartache and loss. It seems like whatever this disruption is coming back around from the past. This disruption possibly is definitely sent from the universe and to test out your decisions, to see where you are mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. The universe wants to be sure that you are ready to receive this blessing and that you're not going to do it in spite of something. Maybe this is something that caused you harm in the past, and this is your opportunity, how I like to say, did it on them. You could have did it on them right quick. And it's like, I could really stun on you if I wanted to. But the universe want to see if you will. So So Holy Spirit, show me more. Most deaf, Miss Fat Booty. I tried to play it low key, but I couldn't keep it down. So you're being modest about something. You're being modest about how the universe has been blessing you lately. You're being very humble, very humble. And I think you are being, that is really what's like fueling this. And I got 1661. I had triumphant success come out for the number one. 1661, very significant. 22, also very significant. This is, you're being very humble about the blessings you're receiving, which is a very noble thing to do. Because you can be on your high horse and someone feels like, I just can't wait till you get too big for your britches so I can knock you off that horse. But it's like, nah, you can't even knock this person off their horse. They're humble with it. Like they're nice. Holy Spirit, can you give me more? I appreciate it in advance. Thank you so much for what you've already shown us. This disruption, this third eye chakra, the truth of it, we have sacrifice, the number 12. And we have patience, partnerships, and alliances. So this is telling me that you possibly are going to have to work with this disruption. You're going to have to band together. It's like enemy of my enemy is my friend. Hmm. I'm picking up a Pisces energy, hangman energy. You're gonna have to put aside your emotions, sacrifice how you feel about something. Working, this is how you demonstrate your power. You're going to have to show that you are bigger than the problem. You are bigger than the program. That's interesting. Holy Spirit, show me more of this disruption in this third eye. Can I have more of this disruption in this third eye? Champion lover, not ease them. So there's some type of illusion with this disruption. I did pick up blessing in disguise. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I got deception and envy. Mm. Temptation, transformation. So it's can you play nice? I hear Spirit asking, can you play nice? Play nice. Play nice now. It's like being in a classroom and this person is always messing, always picking, pulling your hair, and it's like you got every right to feel like slapping fire from this person, but Spirit's like, play nice. And it's like, but they're hurting me or hurting my feelings. Be smarter than that. How can you? It's almost if this is like a chess move, even. Yeah. Deception and envy, disruption, third eye chakra. It's like seeing your way through a situation that the universe has set up for you. Will you go back to your old ways and just losing control and blowing up and having an emotional outburst? Or will you be smart about this? Play this to the hip, close to the hip, you know? The Lord is blessing me. It's you, this is how the universe reneges even the blessing. It's like I got something for you, but if you misbehave, I won't give it to you. Holy Spirit, what about third eye chakra and the truth? What is the truth to be seen? What is the wisdom to take from this situation? This just seems like a lesson in this portion. Okay, okay. Love begins, temptation, recognition and reward, movement, choices, and decisions, solitude. This would be a good time not to let the naysayers in, not to let people gaslight you into starting, instigating. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't allow people to instigate a situation for you. Ooh, you're going to let them say that to you? Ooh, you're going to let them try you like that? Ooh, this person said that about the collective. It's like very petty, childish energy, but It's being bigger than the program, being bigger than the situation that's trying to make you lose. And it's almost like throwing a monkey wrench in the plans. The Lord is blessing me right now. Oh, right now. I need you to remember that. When someone is trying you, the Lord is blessing me right now. Oh, right now. Because that's really what this is. This is a blessing in disguise. This is a true miracle. The more disruptions you receive during this time are signifiers that you are closer than close. You are in the region of your miracle. The doors are already open. You're already in the lobby. You're just waiting to get back to see the prime minister. I don't know what a prime minister does, but that just came out of nowhere. But, Spirit, have your way. Spirit, triumphant success, sacrifice. The truth about letting something go. The truth about withdrawing from something. The truth about removal of something. Thank you, Spirit. Sacral chakra. Oh, wow. Okay, and I got authority at the bottom of the deck, and I split it with triumph. So we have the sacral chakra, which is your creation, which is your intuitive nature. This is the designing department of your being. This is what is manufactured at. This is the inventors. This is the newness of everything about you. This is what you can add them up without anything added to like it. This is giving me whatever you're good at, whatever your niche is, whether it be designing clothing, writing books or articles, journaling, drawing, baking, cooking, cleaning, whatever you are good at. Somebody's good at creations of music and art and crafts. Someone's good at inventing projects. This is a fuel that will get your fire burning. This is a fuel that will get you going. You're looking at it as like, oh, this is so annoying. Why is this person, why are they bothering me? But no, flip the trajectory, flip your point of view, adjust your glasses, and see this for what it is. This is gas to you to get going. I know I say don't let people gaslight you, but this is actually gassing you up to do the right thing. It's like, oh, you want to piss me off? I'm going to get in my bag. I have this saying I used to always say, don't get mad, get money. And I know it seems like so cliche, but no, really, your miracles, your blessing, what you create, what you bring to the table, what you provide for the earth and the entire human collective is your money. That is your miracle. You have a way. Thank you, angels, for stopping by. Okay, let me know you in the house. You have a thing that I'm seeing 11, 12, 112, 2. This is 12, 12 synchronicities. 122, 2211, 222. Okay. So, whatever you are good at, and I have authority at the bottom of the deck. Whatever you are good, whatever you are good at, this person is going to entice you to get to practice your craft. You know what? If you're good at reading energy, this person is going to practice you speaking in languages of the Holy Spirit. If you are good at listening, this person is going to help you practice how to be a better listener. If you are good at whatever you're good at, this is iron sharpening iron. Holy Spirit, what is the deception and envy with solitude? I saw crown chakra. This is a moment to get alone so that you can think, needing to clear the illusions. Deception and envy with solitude, Holy Spirit. Guys, please feel free to leave a comment in the box if you feel like there's something unclear that you want to know. And again, it comes back out. Crown chakra. And then base chakra at the bottom of the decks. Okay, we got a chakra alignment happening here. 444. We have, okay, 777. Okay. We got I got goosebumps, my guys. My guys and my gals, I got goosebumps. I have the third eye chakra. I have sacral chakra, crown chakra, base chakra. I mean, at 444, I saw 777. Like, this is what is missing: the heart chakra, the throat chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. The throat, the heart. I am. I am to speak my heart. I have authority to do this. This is you practicing what you were made for. This is the crowning of your glory. So you are stepping into your kingdom of rulership, of ownership. And this is the manual of how you will rule your kingdom. There are a lot of things that will be thrown your way, but these peasants are only helping you practice what you preach. Sorry, guys, I couldn't figure out a better way to say it because when I get tongue tied and when I get agitated, the things just start coming out naturally. And then I broke it on solar plexus chakra. This is a spiritual alignment that is taking place. Whatever this interruption is, there's something that's making you feel like, I think I should change gears, I should change courses. No, let me stop you right there. You are not getting off of this horse. You are going to stand your ground and you are going to deal with this issue the smart way. Holy Spirit, what is solitude and sacral chakra? Thank you. We have emotional withdrawal. Pandora message, Lauren Hill, tell him. We did say, okay, so somebody, this authority, okay, I have 447. Somebody has to stop being stagnant with some information that they're holding. Remove the emotions from it about fear of, being disliked, fear of, whatever. That's a deception and envy. It's like, look, you stay over here, I'm going to stay over here. You keep your dogs on a leash, I'm going to keep my girls in check. Like whatever this is like, stand your ground and make the boundary very clear. Like, listen, if we're gonna have to work, if we're gonna have to work together, you stay in your lane and I'm gonna stay in mine. Like, emotional withdrawal is like, don't make it about your feelings. Make it more so about the fact. It's sacrifice, sacral chakra. Remove your feelings from the situation. And how do we remove our feelings from the situation? We take time to get alone to study the truth. It's like, you know what? Let me get back to you with that. However you're feeling about this, I am. So this solar plexus wants to come out. I'm not going to take it out just yet because the heart and the throat chakra, it's how are you, because maybe in the past you were so emotional with what was in your heart that you just say any and everything. And it's like words are like bullets. Once you release them, they're in the universe. Somebody's going to catch it, whether it be the dirt, the air, something's going to catch it. So we have to be very intentional and mindful with the Hold on one second, guys. I got a friend that is trying to disturb me. So we are going to better prepare, better prep for that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I had to readjust. And Miriam, something about the knock. Okay, okay. The spirit say nope, don't even give him no attention. We see you, Miriam. Study your intuition. This is life. Earth is just practice. We are just practicing here until we get it right. So take everything with a grain of salt, throw it over your shoulder, and bless the Lord in the process of it. Don't get too wrapped up about how you feel for someone, because if it's true, if it's genuine, you'll know. You'll know. And I mean, you'll know because you won't be so infatuated with it. But if you're worried about it and anxious about it and curious to know the truth, that's a sign that it's not really what you think it is. Because your worry, your anxiety, your intuition is taking more of do they love me? Do they love me? Do they love me? Does everybody know that this person loves me? If you have to ask yourself that, that's the answer. And the real question that should be asked is, do I love myself? Because how you feel on the inside about you is how the world will treat you. If you don't love yourself genuinely 100%, and you want to ask, your spirit is asking you, do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? And you're not answering, that's the way the world will reflect to you. How you treat yourself is how the world will treat you. If you're curious if someone loves you, the question isn't does that person love you, but do you love yourself? I hope that was helpful. So I'm going to pull out some clarifiers. I desire nothing. I desire nothing over the wisdom and understanding of the Lord. Oh my goodness. I'd rather have the love of the Lord than the silver and gold. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Holy Spirit, can you show me the disruption, third eye chakra? Holy Spirit, I have the Three of Wands. So we do have a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Someone feels as if they're waiting for someone to betray them. They're waiting for them to, see, I told you so. This person was going to stab me in the back. This waiting, this is possibly what the cooking, the kitchen of it all. It's you're creating this with this action. Like, I'm going to see if I'm going to do this to see if they do that. And honestly, I feel like this person is going to respect your boundaries. I feel like you don't even have to really say anything. It's like a look. Like, have you ever gotten a look from your parent or your guardian? Like when you know you finna get you know you finna get tore up when they look at you a certain way. Like, oh, I messed up, and that anxiety of like they are going to tear me to pieces. Like, I think you're creating this deception. Hello, how are you, KCM? I think we're creating this deception. Yeah, I have the Ace of Swords. based off of the past trauma that is associated with this being, this situation, this pattern. But this is your opportunity to take control over the outcome. You can either let it play out the way it's going to play out, you can put your input into it, and whatever comes of it must be accepted, or you can observe it and whatever you told yourself, if this ever happens again, I'm going to do this instead. You can do that. But this is an opportunity for you to change the outcome. And instead of thinking like you know it all, like, hey, I already know you're going to do this. I know you're going to, you know what? I don't know. I'm going to see what happens. But what I do know, I'm going to draw a line in the sand. And this is where I stand. Be very careful if you cross that line with me. You know what I mean? Holy Spirit, triumphant success, sacrifice. Triumphant success, sacrifice. Thank you, Spirit. We have the King of Cups. So, having to let go of something that you love dearly, having to let go of the emotional attachment. Yeah. This is having to let go of the desire, the fulfillment of protecting something. A lot of water energy. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Four of Cups, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups. There is a cutting off, a cutoff. Like, yes, definitely cut your emotions off from the situation. It's time to adult yourself into hello. Oh, wait, thank you. You can send a cash app. The link is in the bio. I appreciate that, KCM. God bless you and continue to bless you. So, this is just definitely talking about how to disassociate, not so much disassociate, but how to release the pain, release the agony, release the emotional attachment to an outcome. Because a lot of us build up the disappointment because we were very attached emotionally. Like, not only am I attached physically, I'm invested emotionally that when it doesn't turn out the way I want it, it drains me and it puts me in a funk. It makes me feel like I can't depend on this outcome or I can't even trust spirit because I was so emotionally attached. And spirit is like, when things don't go this way, I need you to be okay. Are you going to be okay? And I think you got it this time. You say your Scorpio mother terrifies you, Casio. Well, maybe she has a lot of emotional attachment to you. We have the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. So feeling like you've worked hard for this, and I know what that is. It's like when you've invested so much time and energy into something and then you have to let it go. It's a failure. It's a failure and a failure. Nobody wants to feel failure. But we have to know what that failure is so that we know how to get better. Failure is not technically failure. I think we're using the wrong word for failure. It is technically learning. You didn't fail, you learned something that you didn't know. Erica Baidu, on and on. Deception and envy. Okay, okay. Capricorn trying to come out. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. So somebody wants to take an offer into, somebody wants to make some effort into investing the the nutrients, the material things surrounding themselves with elements. This is possibly taking note or inventory even of the things around you. When you are seeing disruption, this is a time to step back. Okay, wait a minute. What are the facts? I have a job. I have a home. I have a car. I have breath in my lungs. I have my head on straight. I am not on any major medications that I will be dependent on if I didn't. Like, we have to start taking stock of the blessing so that we can see clearly. Because when we start looking at the, I don't have this, I don't have that, we're creating a lack mind mentality. A lack mind mentality. And that's what kind of trajectory it it propels the heartbreak. Okay, guys, I gotta hurry up and get through this. My alarms are going off. Solitude, sacral chakra. Solitude, sacral chakra. Holy Spirit. Solitude. Holy Spirit, I thank you for making this very clear, very to the point. We have the Page of Cups. So now this is solitude, sacral chakra. This is forgiveness of yourself, forgiving yourself of the opportunities that you robbed yourself of. It's like, I forgive you, self, I forgive you for missing opportunities because of the fear attached to the disappointment, to the fear attached to the lessons, the learning. For the fear, I forgive you. If you can accept my apology, self, if you can accept my apology to you, I promise that we will not be in that predicament ever again. And when this opportunity presents itself, because it will, we will do better. Go right ahead, Carter. I'm going to try to get them in as quickly as I can because I am wrapping up. Crown chakra, emotional withdrawal. I appreciate you guys' bravery in making comments. We have the Three of Cups. This is celebration. This is collaboration. This is cheers, clink, clink, champagne, water, apple cider, whatever you like in your glass. But this is you putting together, you and the universe are cheering each other on. It's like when somebody, like, have you ever seen a competition and a football game? Hey, have you ever seen a game and even though we might not have enough points on the board, we might be losing, the cheerleaders are amping us up. The audience, the crowd, the fans are keeping us going. That momentum is all we need to win the game because we just have to feel the energy of each other. Well, what clarity do you need from that, baby? He just lost. It says Bryson, he had hurt you, then moved on to a new city. Now he just lost his home. Well, that seems pretty clear to me. He should have invested with you. Next. No, and what I do say that, baby, hey, it is getting to that cuffing season. Nobody wants to be alone, but you are not alone. Spirit is going to give you 1,000 Brysons for to make up for what he did not do, or she. I don't know if that's, non-binary. But we cannot get stuck. We cannot be emotionally attached to the flesh. The flesh is temporary. These bodies that we are in are temporary. But what is everlasting? What continues to go on and on and on and on? Erica, I do on and on, is the spirit. That spirit is going to continuously find a new home, find a new home, find a new home, find a new home. And this person was only learning a lesson through you. And if they couldn't learn the lesson through you, spirit put them in another place where they can learn the lesson in another situation. Just like when we go through things, and it's like, this hurt me in the past. Well, that's because we didn't allow to learn the lesson. It only hurt because we accepted it as a failure and not accepted it as a lesson learned. When you accept it as a lesson learned, it doesn't hurt as bad. I know we don't want to be alone, but spirit needs you to be okay with being with yourself. Because have you left yourself in any situation? Have you just did yourself wrong? Well, Bryson is a mirror. I'm going to be real with you, Carter. Bryson is a mirror. Bryson is a reflection of how you're treating yourself. You're treating yourself in a way that's toxic. Oh, wait a minute, sweetie. Hold on, baby. Hold on, Hold on, Carter. Gotta get myself together. My Cash App, in case anyone is wondering. Which one are we going for? Oh, wait, no, on that. It is money sign royalty 22299. Royalty ROYALTEA 22299. Thank you, KCM. I appreciate you letting me know that, boo. I know. Okay, Carter, now I can get back to you. So, what I was saying is, our partnerships that we have with people around us are reflection to how we treat ourselves. If you got people being disruptive, being nasty to you, being mean to you, there's an element within ourselves that we're doing the exact same thing. That's why spirit feels comfortable to send more things like that. It's like, oh, you're okay with it, so why not send you more of it? I thought you liked that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I thought you liked being treated like shit. Oh, I thought you liked being hurt in that way. Oh, I thought you liked being talked to like that. Oh, I thought you liked looking like this. Like, that's literally how we can disconnect our emotions from losing things. It's like, you know what? I'm glad I lost that because I will no longer accept that as my being. KCM, can you write it for me? Cash App ROYALTEA 22299. Like, I appreciate Carter for asking that question because I think a lot of us get into this season of harvest. We get into the fall season and we want to be cozy. We want to be warm. It smells like pumpkins and fall leaves, and we just want to be all toasty together. But look, I want to be able to do that with myself. I want to feel like I love me more than anybody could ever love me. And when I set the bar for me, can't nobody come and play with me. You can't come and tell me that, oh, I really love you and I really want to be with you. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. They don't really have to prove it because you are a queen, you are a king, and you do not deserve to be treated like a peasant. But the only way you're going to get treated like a peasant is if you are giving clearance for your by treating yourself that way. I don't deserve to be respected, so I'm not going to respect myself. I don't deserve to be loved, so I'm not going to love on myself. I don't deserve to be treated with kindness, honesty, and loyalty, so I'm not going to give myself that. That is exactly the response the universe sends to us. When we don't put boundaries up with ourselves, I'm not going to eat this thing today because I deserve to have all the sweets in the world, knowing that shit gonna fuck your body up. Like, I'm just trying to be 100%. Like, I'm having to restrict sweets, my dear. And I love me some baked goods. But there's things inside of me that are craving it more than I crave it. No, Carter, don't feel like a fool. Just know when you're in third party situations, I do believe that that's because we have one foot in and one foot out. I want to do this, but I don't want to not do this. Absolutely, Carter. You guys, shout outs to Carter in case he for the interactions. I appreciate you guys. You guys keep me going. Like I promise, I'm gonna have to give you guys a full day of just reading. But your girl has to check back in with the real world. I gotta go pay some bills. So I have to get my stretch on, guys. If you have not done a yoga Pilates class, baby, let me tell you, that is a sign of self-love. Have you, if you have not went in the mirror, washed your face, put some toner on your skin, let it air dry, then put some moisturizer. That is a sign of self-love. Little small details like that, spirit's like, oh, this person cares about their health. Well, let me send them more things that remind them of their health. That is the gold mine to how we surround ourselves. As above, so below. As a man thinketh, so shall he beeth. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, our closing card, Holy Spirit, anything else with this Three of Cups? We have Seven of Pentacles. Invest. And then at the bottom of the deck, I got Ace of Cups. Invest in yourself. Okay, Sam, you're going to have to email me. Invest in yourself. Guys, this is plant the seeds because this is the time that we reap what we've planted. Now it's time when for this season, what we're putting in ourselves is going to give us fruit that we can be proud of. It says, what I put in my body, if that means sobriety, no more alcohol, no more partying the way we used to party, you know what, no more dealing with people the way we used to deal with people. If that means drawing a line in the sand with yourself, saying, self, I'm not going to allow you to deteriorate this fast. I am putting you on punishment. Oh, it's okay. The thought is more than enough, baby. I appreciate it. Nonetheless, giving me an opportunity to shout out that Cash App, guys. Because if it clicks or makes any sense, you guys already know what you should do. Because Spirit is going to continue to send you what you give yourself. If you give yourself love and determination, Spirit gonna send it to you. When you sow your seed that way, Spirit sows it back for you. The thing about Mother Earth is that it is a feminine energy. What you give it, she receives it, multiplies it, and gives it back to you. That is why I love what I do. Do not be afraid of what God has called you to do. Do not be afraid of the naysayers and not having those groups of people as your friends. Those aren't your kind of people anyway, baby. I'm your kind of people. You're my kind of people. We got Taurus, Aries, Virgo, and Cancer. And look at here, Taurus, Libra. So be on the lookout for those signs, guys, those times of the years. These are just inklings and reminders of how to keep the faith. Gemini is also peeking out. So anything, twins, beauty, Venus, Aries, which would be Mars, Virgo, which would be Mercury, anything that reminds you of it. Whenever, and I'm going to tell you this, you are going to have a disruption. When that disruption hits, take, it says 16. So take 16 seconds. Give me one, and you're going to tell them, give me one moment. Back up, walk away, and say, Spirit, I'm going to need you to get in front of me. Spirit is going to show you things that you can be grateful for, going to put you back in a better mood so that you respond professionally. I love you to life, guys. KCM, thank you so much. Love. Carter, thank you very much. Miriam, thank you all for the interactions. May God continue to bless you. Not black. May God continue to bless you all the days of your life. be careful, be kind, be aware how we're treating people, and most importantly, be aware of how we're treating yourself. I'll see you next time. Bye.